let's face it, in society today, sure, a lot of things annoy a lot of people. I'm the same way. I'm guilty of being annoyed at the stupidest shit imaginable. Yeah, I'll admit, I'm guilty of that. Everybody's guilty of that. When people say, oh, I don't get annoyed by bullshit. Yes, you do. So, everyone has their little annoyances, but everyone has their big annoyances, their big social annoyances. I have a lot of those. I hate bigotry. I hate ignorance. I hate stupidity. I hate how some people choose to date. Not sexuality-wise, but I mean just how they pick people they date. For example, one of the big things that annoys the hell out of me is when people date by their symbol. You know the shit that you read in the newspaper? Oh, honey, what's my horoscope? Oh, dear, it's... Yeah, that. That annoys the hell out of me. Let me just give you an example. Who should a Pisces date? Question mark. I found like this fantasy world of zodiac sun signs. Yeah, cosmetic signs, cosmetic symbols. Every place in the world has a different version of these symbols. If you ever ate at a Chinese restaurant and if you looked at the placemats, I'm the year of the dog. So let's see. Ooh, that's cool. Stars on the page. So anyway, you are the artist, the dreamer, the enigmatic lover of all things yada yada yada. The Pisces can't help but be the empathetic creature. Now, I'm not sure if they just put that there because it's like a horoscope, but people, when they're empathetic, that symbolizes that they're human. It doesn't matter what sign you are. If you're empathetic, you're human. So anyway, they are always reaching out, and if they touch you, their caring and sympathy can be infectious. That's anybody who's human. It doesn't matter what fucking symbol you are. It is why developing crushes on Pisces can be both rewarding and dangerous, and why being in relationships with them can be exactly the same. Their two sides can drive even the most accommodating lover insane, but they can also find the right words to say when none seems to be proper. Okay. Despite the Pisces' ability to seem almost psychic, okay, Pisces may be my symbol, but I don't claim to be psychic. I don't claim to see. I don't claim to like grab this and like I can see your future. Oh yes, I can see your future. Oh yes, I can see your future. No, I don't claim to be a psychic. Far from it. People who claim they're psychic, I think they need to get mental help. Because people that say, I see dead people. I see dead people. They need to get help. Anyway, they happen to be only the water sign that doesn't have a shell. Yeah. Fish have scales, not shells. They still have something that starts with an S, but isn't a shell. That's aquatic life. That's common sense. If something that has scales, you could easily compare fish to snakes in that scenario. The others are Cancer and Scorpio. If you don't know what Scorpio is, it's a scorpion. If you don't know what Cancer is, don't worry, it's not a disease. It's a crab. Just to let you know. The fact is that they also live so... The fact that they live so much in their minds means that even the littlest common or offhand remark can seem so directed at them can completely unhinge them. This can make boy/girlfriend tip even more difficult, since the ramifications of the standard relationship insults can have much more disastrous effects than anticipated. This is also good to remember that when starting to date or even flirt with Pisces, to make sure that they only have your best intention in their way to the surface, and that any plans to buried so deep that they don't even know them, yada yada yada. Okay, this is a whole article. Best relationship matches. Vertigo. The ideal mate is your zodiacal opposite, but it is important to find a Virgo who is attenuated to more soulful presence, and then you'll have someone who will pay the bills, clean the house, etc. Hold on a sec. So if I find a girl who's a Virgo, who is a soulful presence, she's supposed to be the housewife. Is that what it's saying? Listen, some women actually prefer to be the housewife. Some women prefer to work. So I think that term's a little sexist. Not because I'm a Pisces, but because that's logic. Men have always been sexist towards women, still are today. But not as much as they were in the 50s and 60s and the 40s and the 30s and the 20s and the 80s and the 70s. Point being, sexism, yes, sexism towards women has lasted a long time, and men are the guilty party. But yet, sexism is also towards men. And women are guilty towards that as well. But there are men and women who are not sexist towards each other. There are men and women who are, and there are men and women who aren't. So sexism just isn't towards women, it's towards men as well. So anyway. Oh yeah, and like paying the bills. Everybody has to pay the bills. It doesn't go by sign. Vertigo has to pay the bills because that's on their sign. No. Cancer. You water. Wait. Hold on a sec. It should say end Cancer. You water sign relatives will understand your deep emotional nature and support you with his or her strength. Scorpio, same as above, except they may wander off sooner than later. Worst relationship matches. Aries, too aggressive and harsh for your soft nature. Gemini, too easily distracted, not sympathetic to your needs. Leo, easily led by them, can easily cast aside. Okay. So anyway, you see how all that's all bullshit? It doesn't matter what symbol you are. It doesn't matter what symbol you are. Your personality is determined within the first couple of months after you're born, because when you act a certain way as a child, you could kind of depict an outcome of how that child's going to be as a teenager and as an adult. You could kind of predict it. But that's all bullshit. When you see people like, oh, what's your zodiac sign? And like you said, with the Pisces, if I was like that, I'd be an asshole. I really would. You know why? Because I would only pick women who fit the Cancer, Scorpio, and Vertigo description, and ignore women who were, hold on a sec, Aries, Gemini, and Leo. You know what? Too many people go by that zodiac shit when they date. You know what? Dating is gambling. Dating is the ultimate gamble addiction. Yes, dating is gambling. You're gambling on your heart to trust in this person to be your significant other. That's dating. It's gambling. Dating isn't, oh, I gotta pick my zodiac sign to date, the opposite zodiac sign that fits me. When people go by zodiac signs, I think how people live life with religion. That's when zodiac symbols and religion kind of mesh up together. I'll tell you why. Because religion tells you things, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, which people you're supposed to be associated with, what people you're not supposed to be associated with, which places to tell you to shop, eat, see movies, etc., and what places to not shop, eat, or see movies. Religion will tell you the things to do and not to do, and religion is very brainwashing. And zodiac symbols are very brainwashing, because you're told, oh, you're this symbol. Sure, I read my horoscope every now and then just for the hell of it. But other than that, I don't take it seriously, because it's bullshit. All of it's bullshit. Because it doesn't matter what symbol you are, you're a person. You're flesh and bone. You have a brain that's evolved years. You have eyes that are the most evolved organs of all time. And humans are humans. Yes, there are hateful, horrible human beings out there. There are grateful, nice, loving human beings out there. And it doesn't matter who you date. You could have the most despicable person date somebody who's the most loving person. You could have somebody who's the most loving person date the most despicable person on the face of the earth. Or you could have two despicable people dating each other, and you could have two nice people dating each other. So it doesn't matter what fucking sign you are. If you see somebody, men and women, this goes out to both men and women. Women, if you meet a guy, or guys, if you meet a woman who goes by, oh, what's your zodiac sign? Say, fuck you, bye-bye. I hope you find somebody who matches the opposite zodiac symbol. Because if they go by that, they're intolerant of people. They're intolerant of people. They have to be told by horoscopes who they're going to date, because they can't make up their own minds. Both men and women can't make up their own minds if they go by zodiac symbols. See you guys.